Yo, 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 what it do, y'all? It's your boy Dr. Ford coming back at you with another video. Hope everyone's having a blessed day today so far. Thankful that everybody woke up this morning. Thankful that we all doing what we set out to do and that we on the bigger and brighter things. You know what I'm saying? And big note, I am not a doctor. It's just a nickname. So don't sue me. Today we're actually going for a color type of theme. It's not black and white today. You can actually see my eyes. I'm still kind of in my PJs. I got my do-rag on, my satin set. You know, I would show y'all the whole thing, but that's a topic for another day. We're going to dive into a new poem that I made myself once again called Feel. And sometimes as humans and also as black men and women and just people in general, we feel things, but we push them down and we let them boil up until they sprout up and boom, there's casualties everywhere because you don't know how to handle what you've bottled up. You don't know how to feel what you tried to hide yourself from feeling. And I'm trying to piece this together the best way I can. But let me put on my spectacles. I had to put on the coach glasses. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to be reading the poem I made myself, Feel. Once again, this is a safe space for people to express themselves in the comments and etc. So let's do it. Feel by David Ford. I feel everything. I feel everyone. Vibrations are strong. Vibrations are strong. I feel your thoughts. I feel your thoughts, your emotions, your energy. Energy is clouded. Energy is clouded. Where did you go? Out and about, fading into the light. Should have known it wouldn't last. Nothing good seems to last. Good and bad are part of the journey. Say this at my cemetery and ceremony. Vibrations are weak. Vibrations are weak. While I leave these thoughts in the past and don't look too far into the future so I don't do anything rash. I live in the moment, enjoy the moment, because at the end of the day, the moment will eventually just be a moment, just a memory. Energy has changed. Energy has changed. Emotions come and go. Thoughts come and go. People come and go. You come and go. One day I will come and one day I will go. Think about what those words mean. Do you feel that? Do you? Do you feel alive? Or are you just here? Woo! That was a little deep. Feel. Let's talk about it. I'm not gonna lie, when I first wrote this poem, I thought about SpongeBob, because I used to watch SpongeBob when I was a kid, and I was gonna be like, do you remember the meme when SpongeBob and Patrick tried to get Mr. Krabs to go and rob his mom's house? And they were like, do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Just a random thing, but that's what I just thought about when I was making the title. I'm probably gonna edit this out, but if not, with Feel, let's analyze this. The first sentence, the first line, I feel everything. As people and as young people, we tend to feel a lot of things. We feel the pressures of the outside world looking in, and we also feel the inner thoughts that we all possess. Some of us are very hard on ourselves, myself included. Some of us have expectations set upon us from other people, parents, friends, family, social clubs, standings, etc. And it can be a lot. It can be a very, very heavy load to bear. And it's a very lonely feeling when it feels like you feel everything, but nobody feels or hears what you're going through, but you can feel everything else that everybody's going through. You can sense the energy of other people, and you can feel how they're feeling, but no one understands how you feel. And that can be a very lonely feeling. I know, but don't worry, it gets better. That's why you're here with Dr. Ford. Let's talk about it. When we go down with vibration to strong, there's an emphasis on learning how to read energy and how to feel energy. If someone's energy is high, you can feel their frequency, their vibrations. You can feel it in the atmosphere when you walk into a room or when you're around them. When their energy is low or negative, you can feel it. You can feel the cloud around them, the atmosphere. But don't judge, because you don't know what someone's going through. You don't know how someone had to get out of bed or what they went through. But that's also why it's also good to be in touch with your emotions and to allow yourself to feel these things. Don't act upon them, but feel them. Because if you can feel them, you can try and interpret them. And if you can interpret them, you can heal yourself from what you've bottled up inside. That's really all it is. Feeling your emotions is not weak. Now, there's a time and a place to do this. And you don't have to feel your emotions around everyone. It can be by yourself. You could be watching this video right now and you might feel something that happened months ago or weeks ago, years ago, even yesterday, that you've just kept bottled up inside, and you're trying to keep it together and hold on because everyone else is coming to you like, hey, I feel like this or I feel like that, but no one asks you how you feel, or no one can articulate your vibe and your presence and your energy that you're carrying. But that's also why it's okay to just let it all out, to let it flow. There's nobody watching you. It's just you and me and the people in the comments. You guys should talk to each other during this video. Talk to it. Talk in the comments. And support each other. But going on to this, to wrap this up, I also just want to tell people to live in the moment and enjoy the moment, because one day all these things that we're going through are just going to be moments in a long chapter of life. And if we're all blessed to live long, or however long we live, we need to know a chapter is closing and a new one is beginning. And that's life. It's always going to keep going like this. It's always going to keep moving. And when it moves, you move. You go with the flow. Plans change. People change. The world changes. You're going to change. The moments that you're going through right now, some of them that you're crying over, that you feel like they're never going to end, you're going to look back on them and you're going to be laughing. And you might still be crying a little bit, but you'll be laughing. Hopefully. But when you realize that nothing in life is truly promised, and when you learn how to live now and not worry about what's going to happen, and now sure, it's cool to have your 5-year plans, your 6 months from now, your 10, 20-year plan from now, but to not get cooped up in the destination, because it's the journey that really matters. The journey is what's going to carry you, and what's going to, the memories and the moments, and what's going to shape you and define you. But throughout the journey, you have to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Because if you keep it bottled up inside, it's not healthy. It's going to eat away at you. It's going to eat you up alive and have a monster brewing in you. And it's going to get out. And then you're going to hurt people. People are going to become collateral. And then you're going to hurt yourself. Maybe not physically, but mentally. And your mind is your strongest ally. or it can be your greatest foe. That's all for today, folks. I appreciate all of you for listening in. Let me know how this video is. I'm still getting used to this. I'll get better at this, I promise. I promise that I'm going to get better at this. We're going to be more consistent, and we're going to be doing this more. Please subscribe. And thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day.